Faith Time is sponsored by VOA Southeast.
And Faith Time is our weekly conversation on matters of faith. Joining us this morning is Craig Heinzman, the Connections Pastor at Marcus Point Baptist Church in Pensacola. This is the time of year when we may be connecting with family or friends we may not always keep in touch with throughout the year. So where do you start fostering a good relationship with someone you may not talk to a lot?
You know, one of the things that I find interesting about family, especially, is that we don't always get along. And my family is somewhat the same way. We have different political views sometimes. We may have different views about how to raise kids, but always start with the commonalities. Start with the things you do have in common and really emphasize those things. So for us, it's Auburn football. Every one of our family is an Auburn football fan, and so we can talk about how how's Bo Nix doing, and you know whether we think we should get rid of a coach, or we go round and round about Auburn football. And then also common memories, shared experiences are incredibly important to talk about. Do you remember when we did this or how we did this? Because not only do they help you to connect, but they also bring somebody back to when the connection was strong. And so when you get together with people that you haven't seen in a while, shared experiences and those base commonalities are probably a good place to start.
What about when you're dealing with a situation, trying to make a connection with somebody who may be agnostic or atheist? Where do you start there?
Yeah, we think that's tough. And a lot of times the people of faith go, well, we just don't have a lot in common. But the reality is we do. We live in the same cities. Our kids go to the same schools. Again, it's finding common interests. A lot of times we want to go headfirst into religion and be like, oh, I got to convince you to know Jesus. Okay. Let's take a step back and get to know the person first. One of the first experiences I had witnessing to somebody was a friend of mine in high school, and I found out that she was Buddhist. And that was the first thing I found out about her. And so I spent the next probably 3.5 hours convincing her to become a Christian. And it was not the greatest start to a relationship. Now, we continued from that point forward. That was 9th grade. And from that point forward, we just spent time with one another. We were both involved in dramatic arts. We love drama. And so we continued to have that. And by the end of my senior year, we were honestly some of the best of friends. But that happened not because I pounced on her with religion. I started with relationship.
Reaching out to new people you might either meet in church or in public, how do you get someone to want to come back to church or a service?
Wow, that is also an incredible question, because there are a few reasons people may not be in church. Maybe they were hurt at a church. They had bad experience. For those people, what you have to do, and I think this is really for everybody, is number one, you have to show them that there's a difference. We have a lot of people especially in the South, that are cultural Christians. We go to church, we've always gone to church, but really Christ hasn't changed us. And the first thing we have to remember is it's a personal relationship. It's not a church membership. It's not a country club membership. It is a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And once that changes us and people see that change in us, they may desire to go somewhere. If you go around town and you're always complaining and talking bad about other people, and there's all this negativity coming out of you, and then you go, oh, hey, why don't you come to church with me? People are going to be like, why would I want to come to church with you? You're pretty sad. So we have to live like we have redemption and live like we have the hope of Jesus Christ. And then when we do that, I think it'll be very easy.
Craig Heinzman, the Connections Pastor at Marcus Point Baptist Church in Pensacola. We thank him for joining us for this edition of